here's the instructional video for the Quantum Bandits. There's been a number of rubber band penetrations around. There's some by Dan Harlan, one by Michael Lamar. There's all different variations of this effect. You're going to need 2 rubber bands. Now, I don't recommend using different colors because the colors seem to blend in. So it's important to get 2 rubber bands of the same color. You can experiment, but you'll see later why I prefer the same color. These are number 19 rubber bands. That's what I'd recommend. Those are usually the best size in terms of elasticity and finger span because you're going to be holding between your thumb and forefinger on both hands. So to begin, the grip is as such. You're going to place 1 rubber band through the other. So I'm going to freeze frame here so you can see exactly how my hands are. Each hand is holding a rubber band between the forefinger and thumb, and they're just interlocked. Okay? Now here is the move. What you're going to do here is you're going to move the rubber band to the side. So you're taking the right hand rubber band, moving it across the left thumb. You're going to move it across the left forefinger. Now every time you do this, keep it very close to the other rubber band so they're almost flush. But never pull like this. Never do that. Just keep them very close, within, about a centimeter. So really close, half an inch. You're going to go to the right, to the left. At this point, your pattern is going to say they're made of rubber so they can't go through each other. Here's the move. Watch my right middle finger. My right middle finger is going to go down and clamp on top of the rubber band. I'm going to pull. Okay, this is hard to do slowly. I'm going to pull the rubber bands apart. Now watch what happens. My right middle finger clamps down and holds the rubber band in place against my forefinger. You see that? Holds the rubber band in place against my forefinger and allows my forefinger to slip into the band right next to my thumb. Okay, watch this in slow motion. Middle finger grabs. You're saying, and they can't go through the middle because they're both made of rubber. Pull the forefinger out, stretch, put the forefinger into the band right next to the thumb, and bring it back in and let go of the middle finger. Okay, so I'm going to do that one more time. I know it's tricky with rubber bands. It's very hard to see what's going on, but just follow my words and watch what I'm doing. Middle finger holds. You go through, you allow the rubber band to come off your forefinger. The middle finger's trapping it. You should see that closely. And the forefinger enters near the thumb. And then as you bring it back in, you let go. Okay, I'm going to show this as good as I can. Let go with the middle finger. Now at speed, the way this is going to look is simply that you pull them apart and bring them together. And now it's on the outside. That's the move. That's the entire move for Quantum Bandits. Now, the pattern is what covers it. If you just did this and did this, it wouldn't be very exciting. So you have to really make this into a showpiece. Talk about how it can't go through the side, can't go through this side, can't go through the middle, can't go through the bottom or the top. Now here's the important part. When you're already out, you're still going to do convincers. So you're going to move down and allow your right forefinger to catch the left rubber band. So it really looks like they're trapped. Go back up. Make sure the rubber bands are flush. Make sure you're never doing this because that's an instant tell that the rubber band is now on the outside. Up, down, you can do to the sides if you want again. And then make it slow and eerie. Rub them back and forth. It's impossible to see which side it's on when you're using the same colored bands. That's why I prefer same colored bands. If you use different colored bands, it's going to be very obvious to people that they've already penetrated. So you can rub and you can do 1 strand at a time. I like to take 2 strands, then 1, and then just rub these 2 together, and it really looks like that one just melts right through at the end. It's a very magical feeling. People, whoa, I got to see that again. People will always want to see that again. And the beauty of this trick is you can do it again. You can repeat this again. I like to do it again in the spectator's hand. So Maxwell's going to provide the hands. I tell the spectator to point their thumbs out. Give me a thumbs up, bring them down, curl them down, and turn them to the right. Just like this. That's going to make hooks, so to speak. So thumbs up, down, curl them, and spread each one. The right hand to the right, left hand to the left. And I place a rubber band right there in their thumbs, and I tell them to hold it, about as perpendicular to the floor as possible. If they don't know what that means, just adjust it so that they can tell. Just like so. And stretch it out. Now, here's another important thing, is this is just a psychological convincer. When you're placing the rubber band around their side, do not pinch it with the middle finger on top. Just because it might spell the seeds, and you just might sell the seeds in their mind that somehow you can grab the rubber band and pull it or something, you never want to make that impression. You want to make everything seem as if it's very clearly done with just the 2 fingertips. So it never seems like anything fishy is going on. So I like to do that as an added convincer. I just take the band, bring it over, and put it through with my thumb. Now, you're going to do the same thing, only using their hands. You're going to go to the left. Say, I can't get through your thumb, can I? I go, I can't go through the right, can I? And at this point, I like to do this. This is an added convincer. It's just, I touch their hand, I can't go through the middle. Now, this is a little bit alarming to people is when you touch their hand at that exact moment, You can decide to do it or not. I've found great success in it because it misdirects them at the moment when you're going to do the move. So you're going to, I can't go through the middle, can it? Or the bottom or the top. So I only touched them at that one moment when I was going to go through the middle. You can try that out. I've been using that for a while. So then you're going to rub, and you're going to go up, you're going to go down, you're going to rub. And I like to just keep rubbing and distance myself away. So for this one, I don't go strand at a time. I just rub and let them see the penetration. Don't say it's penetrated. Let their mind capture it, because to them it really looks like they just saw it melt right through in front of their face. It's very magical. That is the Quantum Bandits. It's one of the best impromptu miracles you can do. You'll be carrying around rubber bands at the underwear.